Tonight, a story that we have been following just now developing. More than 100 patients moved out of Grady Hospital tonight after a pipe burst and flooded one of the floors. 11 Alive's Naima Abdullahi brings us the latest from Grady tonight.
Here's what we know so far. A water pipe ruptured on the 6th floor of Grady Hospital, causing several patients to be relocated and also caused some power outage in some areas of the hospital. We're told today there were 700 patients checked into the hospital. 150 of them are expected to be evacuated to other facilities. A Grady spokesperson says the repair process of the water pipe and water damage will take until this upcoming Wednesday. As repairs continue, hospital staff will reassess their ability to take in new patients. We're told they're putting a limitation on the amount of visitors they can accept to allow for the repair process. Now, we know some of the patients are being transferred to some area hospitals right now. They're not telling us exactly which hospitals in this area is taking in those patients, but we'll continue to follow this story and bringing any new information on air and online.